Greetings, friends and neighbors. It's been a couple of weeks since we last visited. The holidays are well and truly over. The Christmas decorations have been put away and things are back to normal. I am no longer in the washroom. I'm now in my work/studio space and back to work, which really just means back in this space for very long hours every day, working from home, keeping an eye out, an ear out for what's happening in the rest of the house while I'm working. And there's a couple of really interesting things I've noticed. Maybe you've noticed this too, but the senior citizenry are bored. They are so bored, they have become the sneaky teenagers. In my life, the senior citizenry have learned when I have Zoom meetings. They've learned that there are particular days when I have an unusually high amount of Zoom meetings. And I find that usually while I'm on these meetings, the car disappears. The house becomes very quiet and very still, and they go out joyriding. When they return, 2 hours later, I ask them, "Where did you go?" And the answer is, "Nowhere, nowhere. Where could we go? Where else could we go? Around." As they sneak shopping bags into the house behind them. Or if I have had to go into the office physically on a given day, when I come back, there is a mountain of bananas on the kitchen table. Apparently, if the world is going to end, we all need to have a mountain of bananas. I'm not sure why, I'm not sure what it'll do, but we need to have them. We need to have a mountain of them. So, in the face of that, something called self-care has become quite important. Except I think I might be doing this wrong. The words self and care kind of sound like maybe it's one of those intangible things. Somehow, in the name of self-care, in the last several weeks, I have acquired things and taken on new habits that feel like they might get expensive in the long run. I found myself, for instance, at the hairdresser's for the first time in 6 months? 6 months, I think. Let's go with 6 months. And instead of going for the usual haircut and the usual color, all over color to hide the Arctic blonde, I found myself bubbling forth and saying, "I just need a change. I don't know. What do you recommend? What do you think we can do? I know that there's only so much we can do with this. What can we do?" And the next thing I knew, painting was happening on my hair and I had foils on my head. Foils! Oh, anyone who's ever had foils before knows as soon as I say the word, this means maintenance. This means upkeep. This means money. How did I end up with foils? Right? And the kicker is these were just test foils. I went back a week later for more! Am I a glutton for punishment? I have to say, the hour and a bit that I sat in the chair getting my hair painted was actually the most relaxing hour I had had all week long. But this is going to cost money to keep up. Is this what they mean by self-care? And then, in another fit of self-care, I purchased a straightening iron for my hair. Straightening iron. Anyone who knows me knows this is stick straight to begin with. These waves you see, yeah, these took high heat torture and they'll be gone in a couple of hours. I purchased a straightening iron? Have I lost my mind? But it's all in the name of self-care, I told myself as I walked up to the cashier to make this purchase. So, how do we do self-care without falling into the trap of consumerism, without taking on more expensive habits that someone is trying to tell us we need, must sign up to this gym, must have those classes. And how do we do it while actually taking care of ourselves? If you figured this out, please share. My wallet will thank you. See you next time.